This plant is an invasive species that is spreading throughout the US, Canada, and UK, where it is destroying the habitat of wildlife and reducing biodiversity. This invasive species is the Japanese knotweed. It is a semi-wooded perennial plant that is very persistent and a challenging invasive species to control. As a perennial plant, the Japanese knotweed sprouts in early spring and continues to grow at a rapid rate, nearly 1 meter in height per month until late August. And it blooms. In the fall, the plant's leaves change color, wilt, and the plant enters a state of dormancy until next spring it resprouts. A key reproductive element of the plant is its extensive rhizome system, which is its network of roots which accounts for nearly 2/3 of its total mass. This rhizome system can reach nearly 3 meters deep and grow up to 7 meters in all directions. A rhizome of just 1 centimeter can generate a new plant in 6 days. This underground network of rhizomes is what makes the Japanese knotweed so persistent and difficult to remove. The Japanese knotweed prefers environments with high precipitation and lots of sunlight. It can be found near wetlands and waterways where the soil is moist, but is known to persist in more disturbed areas such as ditches, roadsides, and even in soil polluted with high levels of metals and salts. Closer to home in the Emerald Necklace, the plant has been found in Back Bay Fens, Riverway, Homestead Park, and Franklin Park, invading a total of 10.26 acres of land. Originally, the Japanese knotweed, indicative of its name, is native to East Asia, where it is able to tolerate extreme climates and terrains such as volcanic plains. In the mid-1800s, this plant became popular as an ornamental for Victorian-era gardens, and as an erosion control due to its deep and interwoven roots. However, it soon began spreading uncontrollably due to the suitable environment and moist continental climate. So, how do we identify this invasive plant? The Japanese knotweed grows rapidly and reaches heights of up to 4 meters. The stem of the plant grows in a zigzag pattern and has red spotting and nodes, making it appear like bamboo. The leaves of the plant are alternate in placement, ovate or shovel-shaped with a pointed tip, and can be 10 to 20 centimeters long. The flowers, which bloom in late summer, are greenish-white or creamy-white in color and in a loose or droopy arrangement and can create a dense foliage. Rhizomes, which are the plant's primary way of spreading, are dark brown on the outside and yellowish-orange on the inside. Some lookalike plants include giant knotweed, Bohemian knotweed, and even some lilac or woody plants. The Japanese knotweed can grow uncontrollably in North America due to its hardiness and a lack of native predators. As it invades, it outcompetes many native plants by shading, since it can grow up to 10 feet tall in dense thickets. It also alters soil chemistry by releasing toxic or inhibitory chemicals that suppress the growth of competitor plants, leading to reduced biodiversity. Additionally, large amounts of litter from decaying stems and leaves can reduce ground cover for native plants. It can also block the passageway of waterways, contributing to stream erosion and cause damage to flood infrastructure. Currently, to control the invasion of Japanese knotweed, a broad-spectrum herbicide called glyphosate is commonly used. However, when herbicidal treatment is inappropriate as it can have negative environmental impacts, repeated cutting and mowing over several growing seasons, though labor-intensive, is also effective. Another method is tarping, which involves using a dark fabric to smother newly sprouted plants and kill the rhizome system. Placing a steel mesh on the soil can also disrupt growth by causing the shoot system of the plant to be cut off from the water source in its rhizomes as the stem outgrows the mesh. After invasive species removal, ecosystem restoration through mulching, seeding, Planting native species and providing soil rehabilitation is an important next step to prevent future Japanese knotweed invasions. You can help by monitoring invasive species in your area, reporting large clusters, and volunteering with the Emerald Necklace Conservancy and other groups with cutting and tarping. Visit the Emerald Necklace Conservancy website for volunteering information and more.